I bet you can't clone me, Kobe.
I bet you I can. Challenge is accepted. To clone you, I had to figure out exactly where you were. I saw the video of you licking the back of a white, interesting-looking car with the license plate number 22175Y3. Now, finding that exact car would be a real challenge. I ran a visual match search online and discovered the car belonged to Waymo, an autonomous self-driving vehicle developed by Google's parent company. And here's the catch. There are over 360 active Waymo cars driving around Los Angeles. So now I had a problem. How do I find the exact one that you licked? For the next 8 hours, I drove all around LA. I posted up at traffic stops. Every time I saw a Waymo pass, I chased it. The first one I found, wrong plate. The second one I found, wrong plate again. I kept checking one by one, and then I saw it. Same exact plate, same dirt marks on the rear panel. That was the Waymo from your video. I jumped out my car while the Waymo was stopped at a red light and swabbed your DNA directly off the car. I sealed it inside my chemical grade tube, placed it in my protective case, and drove straight back to the lab. That's when the real work began. First, I dropped the swab in a solution from the DNA cloning kit and filtered out the viable genetic material. I loaded the sample into a centrifuge to spin out the waste and isolate your DNA. Once the top layer separated, I used a microscope to inspect the structure. The DNA looked strong and unbroken, perfect for cloning. Next, I added green Premier fluid to stabilize the strands. Then placed the sample in a reaction chamber with the magnetic stir to keep the mixture in motion. Under the microscope, I could already see the clusters forming and dividing into their own. The strands were formulating tissues, the cells were alive, the structure was stable. Now, this is you at 4 weeks old. Come back in a few months for an update.